say?
You're wearing spring, and you were 100% an autumn girl.
Huh?
Hello, welcome back to Otaku Tuesday.
Hi.
I'm Travis.
Hi. I'm Eric.
And this is Fruita Grisaia, Michiru route, and she's adorable and we love her.
Yeah.
Look at her being all cute and not expecting a kiss that's going to happen.
Right? And we're going to give her head pats afterwards.
Give her a big old
stay
smooch.
away from her pointy elbow.
She's going to get all upset and be mad. And
Of course. This is a good way to get a smack.
then she's going to masturbate because she doesn't have any homework.
That's true.
Because nobody ever has any homework.
Doesn't seem that way.
Did I read this?
I think so.
I did.
Yeah. Let's see the demonstration. I wonder what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen.
The CG's going to disappear, though, so that's sad.
Hey, hold on a second. Aren't you a little close? Aren't we going to first base? Is that like a gay bar?
We can't do that from a distance, you know? That's sort of how it works.
Huh? Oh, yeah, totally. That's how first base works after all. Okay, so what did I do?
This?
Oh, fucking shit. Oh my god. I mean, that was gross.
I got drool marks that it's actually part of my mouth.
That's fucking weird. I got a weird cleft lip now.
Holding Michiru's chin steady between my thumb and index finger, I press my lips against hers. It's the same kind of abrupt kiss she gave me the other day. I don't think there was any tongue involved back then. I don't think. So I keep things simple.
I have to go to the bathroom now.
Totally not to masturbate.
Yeah, I just had to clean up some things.
Michiru stares at me from point-blank range, an expression of blank incomprehension on her face. Did the tooth puncture that into your bottom lip, or... This isn't really a romantic thing, so I keep my eyes open as well. Maybe it would have been better manners to shut them? Well, whatever, hardly matters.
Have you always been so... You looked so... fuckable?
After a moment, I slowly pull back. Our lips cling together for a brief, reluctant moment, and then part with a small... So ends our second visit to first base. Oh, God! So I do it again!
Yeah.
There you go, first base. This is what you did to me the other day. I don't understand why that happened, and I'm getting the idea you don't either, right?
I can't believe I'm kissing a guy who wears a fucking stupid watch like this. Yeah? Yeah.
Allow me to explain after the fact. Is he like talking while he's kissing?
No, this is like behind for some reason.
For kissing. Baseball had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead then.
Yeah. Yeah.
No questions after all.
Yeah.
Okay then. Dismissed. Return to your post.
I'll return to your post, yeah. Okay, bye.
I am not sure myself what her post is supposed to be, but I guess that's a wrap for the moment.
She's just like animating into a wall like an NPC.
She has no idea how to human right now.
There's a bush here. Tell someone there's a bush here.
Someone tell that giant broccoli to move.
Oh, Michiru-sama, I do apologize. I was cleaning this bathroom. Are you alright? Are you masturbating? Yeah.
You are?
Michiru-sama, is something the matter? Yeah. What on earth? Michiru-sama? Michiru-sama! Kazami-san,
This is about Michiru, I assume. Don't worry about it. Just your everyday case of temporary insanity.
Oh, okay. Is that so? Did she suffer an intense shock of some sort?
Yeah, but it's nothing to get too...
She stepped in that bucket and fell again, in the exact same place as before. She's cursed.
I didn't think she'd be this badly shocked.
I didn't know you were Spanish.
Now I feel a little bad. I had to trill them. There were multiple R's.
Kazami-san, did you do something bad to Michiru-sama? You mustn't do bad things. You gotta be a good girl. Was it shoplifting? Did you shoplift? Did you lift a shop? Shoplifting's a bad thing.
Yeah,
it's bad.
I shoplifted from Michiru.
That's bad.
Oh, well, no.
That's a bad girl.
She's the one who asked me to do it, so this is ultimately her fault.
The shoplifting? Meiru-sama's a bad person? She's a bad girl?
Listen to what I'm saying. Shoplifting wasn't involved.
Then what was?
A little visit to first base.
The gay bar up the street? First base? Are you referring to a kiss?
Is there really a gay bar up the street in first base?
And Michiru-sama wanted this to happen? Yeah, it's all jocks, though.
No, but she did ask me to do it.
This is a rather complicated story. It may take some time before I can understand. You better just show me.
Mostly because you don't understand or explain shit correctly. I imagine so. I don't understand it myself currently.
Goodness. If you don't understand Kazami-san, it would be utterly impossible for me to grasp. I'll leave it be.
Okay then, see you later, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'll go clean up the water Michiru-sama spilled. At least I think it was water.
Wait a minute. This bucket was empty. Judging from that reaction, Michiru doesn't have much romantic experience. There's a good chance that was the girl's second first kiss. Considering her age, it'd be a little on the late side, but everyone in the school has their circumstances.
That's what I call my penis.
Doesn't, yeah, I named my balls Pomp. Probably doesn't make sense to measure them against typical standards.
The same bucket, yet again. Michiru-sama, you old so-and-so. Come to your senses. Yeah.
Seems there's a possibility I've broken her. Guess the girl might actually have been a bit of a sheltered princess.
I am good.
Oh, hey, you alright?
Yeah.
Didn't pick up on this earlier, but maybe you're imitating a sports car engine? One of those prancing horses? Ignoring my attempt at lightening the mood, Michiru silently retrieves her canister of ramen noodles from her shark pouch around her waist, then pours out a huge pile onto her palm. Hey, that seems like a little much. Let's not overdo it with candies. Oh, shit!
Oh, wow. She's doing what I was doing.
It's like you're eating sand.
What she said.
Your mouth is like a concrete mixer. She's got all fangs now.
Yeah.
You all right there, Michiru? I think that's a yes.
Yeah, you're probably okay.
Michiru abruptly sprays great gobs of half-chewed candy, vaguely resembling rotten chunks of tofu, out of her mouth. Did no one ever teach this girl to value her food? Michiru, my friend, it seems that you ate too much at once.
Yeah. Oh, poor Michiru-sama. Please do wipe your face. Those tears are weird. You've got too much sugar in your bloodstream, that means. Here's a rag.
Let me just pull on him.
Thanks. Wipey wipe. Boo-hoo. It's smelly and gross.
I would imagine so. Why don't you take it easy for a while, Sachi? I'll leave the rest to you. I don't want to deal with this.
All right, I'll kiss her next. It would be my pleasure. Well then, Michiru-sama, let's be on our way. Here you are, your rag. I'm going to teach you all about having sex.
Do I know?
Thanks. It's so smelly.
And so, Michiru and I learned a valuable lesson about the dangers of overeating.
What?
What? Not that either of us were particularly happy about it.
What?
Have you ever...
Someone outside is so cool.
I know, right?
They're revving their engine. It's making me cream my pants.
Have you ever made an irreparable mistake? You know, done something that can't be undone?
Most things, because that's how time works.
It doesn't have to be anything in particularly dramatic. Maybe you hit a line drive into the neighbor's window as a kid. Good enough. Who am I talking to? Remember that crushing moment of dread? That sense of hopelessness? I don't think I'm ever going to feel that way again. I miss the despair. It's not that I don't make mistakes. I've simply come to realize that every problem has a solution. When you break someone's window, you just apologize. If that's not enough, you compensate them for the damage. Either way, if you're tactful enough to send over a box of pastries and an apologetic note afterward, there probably won't be any hard feelings. Everyone loves pastries. Even if you happen to run into someone who isn't so easily placated.
Sorry.
There are countless alternative ways of resolving this situation.
Placated, by the way.
Yeah, what did I say?
Placated.
Sure.
Close enough.
Sure, these things end up costing you a little in the short term, but if you handle it properly, there won't be any lasting repercussions. And once you get the knack of solving problems, you'll find yourself anticipating them ahead of time. So the door you need opened is fastened shut with Torx screws. Hardly anything to panic over, just twist it out with your wrench. What are we talking about?
I don't know. This is one of his stupid non sequitur generalization things in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Plan a few moves ahead and you'll have a lot less stress in general. It's not nearly as hard as it sounds, just takes a little experience. On the downside, once you have the insight necessary to predict the future, you'll never be able to watch a Rube Goldberg machine in an innocent amazement again.
You just gotta go to Mario Maker.
But on the whole, I find that an acceptable trade-off. Not to say that I have all the answers. Every once in a while, I do find myself at a loss for a coping strategy. More often than not, this is the direct result of interaction with those highly unpredictable variables known as women. Sips tea.
Do 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 do.
That was it.
That's it.
That was, wow. Okay.
Boop.
The beginning of summer vacation brings a slightly different atmosphere to the Mihama Academy campus.
And a different voice for my internal monologue.
Our residents may not be the most uniformly diligent students in the world, but I suppose attending class is still a bit stressful. With the burdens of academic expectations temporarily lifted, everyone seems noticeably relaxed. Unfortunately, there's a but here. It's mine. It's sexy. A problem I never saw coming. Not to make this sound more dramatic than it is, it's not like a butterfly flapped its wings in Brazil and launched a tornado in my direction.
You don't know that.
No, it's a much simpler situation. Much simpler. But unfortunately, no less of a pain in the ass.
You see, there's this snail. And it's been heading towards me.
Yeah. To the scene! I'm lounging around on the lobby sofa one morning when
Subaru Forester
walks up and clears her throat. Seems as though the time's finally come. I turn to face her, carefully establishing steady eye contact. Kazumi-kun, I'd like to verify something with you, if that's alright. Yeah, not a problem. Ask whatever you want. Just to warn you, this may be a slightly awkward question. Judging from
Salvation
Spoonman's uncharacteristic hesitation, this is actually significantly more awkward for her than it is for me. After running a hand through her hair several times, she finally manages to move on. Did you do something before summer vacation?
I did a lot of things.
I know what you did last summer. Do something? Could you be more specific? I'm always doing something. Breathing, digesting food, performing basic metabolic functions, but somehow I don't think that's what you want to know. Could you be less of a pain in the ass to talk to, please?
This is why nobody likes you, okay?
That's right. I think you probably have an idea
God damn it.
yourself.
I gotta like take my fucking... I don't know. It's like I keep just like... I relax. I have a heavy hand.
Maybe, but I can't provide an accurate answer without knowing exactly what you're getting at. All right, then, I'll come out and say it. I want to ask you about Matsushima-san's recent behavior. Thought as much. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for one of the others to say something. Ever since that day, Michiru's been acting very strangely around me.
You want your dick sucked?
What? Did you do something to her? I can't imagine this came out of nowhere. I suppose. Yeah, you could say I did something to her. And would you mind telling me what that something was?
Wait.
And would you mind telling me what that something was?
That almost still works? Would you mind telling me? That's weird. That's a weird way to say that.
I don't mind telling you, but I'd recommend not launching any silly investigations. It's not going to help anyone.
I was just getting my swerve on.
Yes, I know. I don't intend to stick my nose in any more than necessary. If our circumstances were reversed, I'd find it highly unpleasant. But in this case, I'd at least like to have some idea of what...
You know what I'm looking forward to in her route?
What's that?
I want to see what this shirt looks like.
Okay, yeah.
Because we've only ever seen it under this, like, gross mom sweater.
Yeah, you want the sweater off?
I don't like the sweater. I want to see the T-shirt.
We
I
kissed.
feel like if I saw her in a T-shirt, like I'd find her more approachable.
Oh, okay. She's got to show more skin.
Not even that. Just like this is just. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's not a good look for you.
Happened. I'm prepared for anything. So, what the fuck did you just say?
You're wearing spring, and you were 100% in autumn, girl.
Huh? Spaghettio's tense expression instantly crumbles. Guess she wasn't quite prepared for anything after all. Her mouth hangs open like a nutcracker with a broken hinge. What's with that face? You're putting your beauty to waste.
Why are you wearing that?
Better, you just take off the sweater. You'll be more approachable. Better be careful or you might get it auctioned off as a lesser work of Munch?
What?
Wait, what? What did you say?
The fuck is a lesser work of Munch?
I kissed Michiru for a certain period of time. Our mucous membranes
Stop
came into
saying
contact.
that.
You do know what a kiss is, I assume. Kiss? You kissed? Why? Are you two going out?
Going out to kiss?
Talk about old-fashioned. It's just a kiss, right? Do a man and woman need to be in a relationship to mash their lips together when the whim strikes them? Or maybe you're going to start marching in outlaw premarital sex rallies now, no doubt blushing daintily all the way.
Does that mean you had sex?
If you're in need of a placard to express your virginal ideals, you can grab that sign from the campus gardens. It's already got "Please don't pick the flowers" printed out on the front, so you won't even need to alter it. My God, do you take everything to the extreme?
You are impossible.
Don't play dumb. I'm asking why you two kissed. Settle down, sugar
Sarah
mama.
Lee?
There's no sugary sweet developments of the sort you're imagining.
Did you plan ahead?
It was just a reflex test. A kind of experiment, almost. Nothing to get yourself worried about. We can experiment if you'd like. Reflex? An experimental kiss? What on earth are you talking about?
I wanted to see if the Spider-Man kiss made sense. It works.
Maybe it's hard to believe, but sometimes a kiss doesn't mean anything on the emotional level.
It's just a little crush. Not like I faint every time we touch.
This may not be any of my business, but I do have one warning, for what it's worth. Even if that kiss meant nothing to you, the same may not be true for Matsushima-san. I'll take that under advisement.
Take responsibility.
I
Knew
really
it.
think
Fucking Japan.
you better take responsibility for your actions sooner rather than later. With those words, Spartacus leaves the lobby behind, shaking her head in bemusement.
I'm still not sure if she's actually Spartacus or if the other ones who stepped forward and said they were Spartacus were Spartacus. It's very confusing.
Again, with this responsibility business. Amane said something similar not too long ago. Come to think of it, seems men are expected to take responsibility for quite a wide range of things these days. Hell, if one of these girls caught me throwing a chewed up piece of gum in the garbage can, I'd probably become public enemy number one. I'll have to practice letting my candy down gently so as to avoid general condemnation. Yeah, that's the same thing.
Totally.
Sorry for tossing you aside like that, but our relationship was never meant to last. Don't think badly of me, frozen apple mint. Peace.
Maybe they think poorly of you because you compare them to chewed up pieces of gum.
Perhaps. No matter how much time we spent together, it's all bland and flavorless now. It's one of those fruit stripe gums.
Oops.
I didn't get to finish my sentence again.
Sorry.
Those sweet early days will never return. I'm just gonna stand here a shiver until you get to me.
I got that alligator jiggling fever.
Ooh, I'm jiggling with rage. Oni-chan's lost it. He's talking to a chewed up piece of gum. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do I do?
Ow, 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 ow.
Didn't notice you there, Machina. Do me a favor and forget you saw all that. Okay? I was just amusing myself.
Are you okay?
I
don't
know. I had like 14 ices.
You gotta do the SpongeBob thing while you're doing this.
Yeah. There wasn't even any gum in there. Just a little joke. You understand? Yeah. A joke, eh? I like a good joke myself. Let's see. Gums in my gums. Something like that. Machina, my friend. Are you aware that effective punnery involves more than randomly mashing together words that sound alike?
No.
Don't care, it's still funny. I'm gums in my gums.
I got gums in my gums, but don't call me a gumhead.
Gums in my gums and there's gums in my gums. Try repeating it 1,000 times. Maybe I'll be able to crack a smile. Gums in my gums in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums 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 in my gums 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 in my gums. Okay, I'm fine. Gummy gum gummy gum gummy gum gum gum.
I knew it was coming back, so I didn't say anything. What needs to be repeated 1,000 times exactly?
Gummy gum gummy gum gummy gum gum gum. There's gums in my gums gums gums.
I got gums in my head and it won't go. Spearmint in my head and they won't go. 1,
Gums in my gums.
2,
Gums in. Okay, I'm bored now.
2.5. Already. Maki-chan, we still got 998 to go. What are we going to do with all these bottles of beer on the wall?
Did you not
What
hear?
should we do?
Did you not hear all my other gums? No, I'll leave that to you, Sachin.
Sure. I'll just pick up where you left off. Gums in my gums. Gums in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums in my gums 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 in my gums gums gums.
gums. You know what? I'm back in. By the way, Oni-chan, have you seen Michiru? She was hanging around here a while ago. Michiru? I don't know. Why don't you try calling for her and see if she comes a-running? Chiru! Holy shit.
It's not to shut up because you called. Oh, no, fat. For me.
You know what? I don't fucking care.
Or anything. Oh.
Michiru's opening words are delivered with the unusual powerful tsundere spirit. She came in like a thunderstorm, but after noticing me, her tone rapidly slides down to the scale into timid. By the end of the sentence, her voice is only barely audible.
Sorry, I'm tired from shaking these fucking cookie sheets everywhere I go. Because it sounds like thunder. Michiru-sama, is something the matter? Are you feeling ill? Gums in my gums. Huh? What else would there be in your gum? And I'm fine. No problems here. Cha-ching. Ka-chow, or whatever I said.
Good to hear. Anyway, Chiru, I just came up with a new gag. Pineapples make apples pine. What do you think? Apples pine.
I'm sorry, did you just invent pineapple apple pen?
I did.
Huh. It's not like your puns are funny or anything, but maybe I'll laugh a little anyway. Out of the goodness of my heart, because I'm so cool.
Makina doesn't seem to understand the concept of a pun particularly well. I'm gonna punch you.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Was that one funny, Mr. Asshole? No!
Comes in my gums. What? You got a problem or something?
Chiru, you're acting kind of funny around Oni-chan, you know?
What? Don't be ridiculous. I'm always enjoying myself just like this. Thank you very much. If you don't kindly mind, fuck off. Alright, just fuck off for a second.
Just like what exactly?
Yeah, just like, this? Like hot? Like I do everything? Yeah.
See? Okay, Chiru's acting weird after all.
Am I? I don't know. I don't think so or anything.
I am now, because you guys keep saying I am.
Yeah, now you're making me self-conscious.
Seems pretty obvious that my presence is posing an obstacle to smooth communication. Deciding it best to withdraw for the moment, I silently rise from the couch.
Oh my god, he's flying.
No. Where are you going, Oni-chan? My presence seems to be bothering me, Chiru. Thought I'd give you guys some space.
What? Don't be stupid. I'm not bothered at all. So you don't have to do that. You can stay here. Fucking, you know what they say. Gums in my gums.
All the cool kids are saying it now.
I think.
For some reason. You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Totally.
This is how it's been lately. Not to state the obvious, but ever since that second kiss, Michiru's been acting strangely self-conscious around me. I wonder why!
Right?
Might sound vaguely romantic, but it's more like she's keeping a wary distance.
Anyway, Yuji, you don't have to go anywhere. Stay right where you are. You got that? Stand by.
I see, alright, then.
And you, Sachi, you're driving me nuts with the gum. Shut up already. Gums in my what? Certainly.
Wait, does that override the other rule?
Of course. It always follows the most elitist rule. Kind of. Not always. I don't remember what her rules were. She has like overarching rules that cover all rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Good. Okay then, bye.
How many are left? I'll sing it. Michiru walks off, stiffly swinging her left arm in unison with her left leg. Her right arm with her right leg.
It's really hard to do.
Like an NPC walking into the wall.
It's like near impossible for your brain to do that, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen people, that's like a new TikTok trend of people trying to do that.
Yeah.
It's that and the thumb pinky thing. Have you seen that?
No. I don't watch TikToks.
Okay. They get filtered through Reddit for me. I don't have TikTok. Put the thumb out on your right hand. Now put the pinky out on your left hand. Now, on the count of 3, you're going to switch your right hand to the pinky only and your left hand to the thumb only.
Okay.
Okay, ready? In one swift motion. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. It's hard, see?
I did it right the first time.
You're lying. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're actually really good at it.
I can't do it backwards, but I can go this way.
Do it. You could go right to left, apparently. You could draw.
There you go. It's a little harder going that way, but I can do it this way.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you'd think it would be, like, super easy, because it's, like, it's a motion that... But, like, I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah, like, I'm going to try to do it. And sweat. I always end up throwing out the horns.
Yeah.
Like, I just lift everything.
Yeah, I guess I can do it.
It's just weird. Well, you're a freak.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, that's the other thing is like walking, but instead of swinging your opposite arms, you swing your arms with the legs. So you end up looking like you're walking like a robot.
I do that sometimes to be weird. Like she's obviously I don't know how to human. Objectively speaking, the girl seems to be 2 steps away from a downright panic attack. Wonder how our younger friends are taking all this.
I wonder if something's wrong. Michiru-sama's practicing her goose stepping. Gums in my gums.
So...
What's wrong, Maki-chan?
So friggin' cool, no way! What a friggin' revolutionary method of perambulating! Sachin, try imitating that.
Imitate that? Yes, alright, gums in my gums.
Gums in my gums, in my gums, gums, gums. Okay then, we're starting with the left arm and the left foot. Rule number 1, you start with and stop with the left side. Okay, now reverse it.
I've fallen over. Maki-chan, this is a rather difficult way to walk.
This looks friggin' awesome, so deal with it. Oh, amazing work, Sachin.
Is that your new walk? No, I really gotta pee.
You guys think I need a new walk? Is that really what you're thinking about right now? You totally look like a cyborg. Yes, beautiful moves.
Really? Take us 2 years later, Earthlings.
That's an alien.
Oh, I see. Being a cyborg is rather difficult.
That is what a cyborg would say.
I'm afraid I'm quite far on the opposite side of the technological spectrum.
Hey, Sachin, just had a thought. Gums in my gums. Are cyborgs and hot dogs relatives?
Huh? Relatives? Hard to say without having done the genealogical research. They certainly sound alike. Gums in my gums.
Then how about cheese dogs and meatballs?
Well, I believe those are both foodstuffs, gums in my gums.
No, right, foodstuffs. I love me some foodstuffs. They're food and stuff. Gums in my gums. Okay then, how about grease balls and sloppy joes?
Jaws? Oh, are we talking about sharks now? Gums in my gums.
Who said anything about a shark? Are you feeling alright, Sachin? Gums in my gums?
Oh, never mind.
Seems I didn't need to worry on that front. Makina's completely distracted by that avant-garde way of walking, and as usual, Sachi was roped into playing along.
It'd be pretty genius if we had, like, kept count. It actually said it 998 more times.
These two don't seem particularly concerned about Michiru's behavior, but there's a certain busybody who probably won't take such a carefree attitude. Yeah, like we had a clicker, and just for the rest of the entire playthrough, we say it
and then
randomly.
Every time those two talk, we do it until we reach it, and then we go, oh good, that's 1,000. We're done.
What's up, Amine? Getting the sense you might have something you want to say to me.
Yeah, I think I've got gums in my gums. That I do. And spare me the what's up. You know perfectly well what this is about, don't you? Looks like it's your fault that Michiru's acting so weird.
I suppose I can't deny that, but there's not much I can do about it.
Take your kiss back.
Oh.
By kissing me.
There you go. If you kiss all of them, everyone's
Yeah.
even.
Perfect. Don't give me that. If you did something to her, you can at least take responsibility for your actions, like a man.
Lord, again with the responsibility.
Come on. Michiru's obviously not okay. If you two had a fight, then apologize. If you didn't have a fight, then apologize anyway. Got it? You're both stubborn as mules, so this could go on forever. You're the guy here. Step up and tell her you're sorry. That's sexist.
Fine, fine. At this rate, my tranquil school days seem likely to take an unpleasant turn for the tense. I suppose I'll have to take your considerate advice.
You okay?
Sorry, I have gums in my gums.
Jeez, enough sarcasm. Just go take care of it already. I think Michiru's in her room, alright?
Understood. Rest assured, I'll resolve this post-haste.
You can do it pre-haste.
Or so I said. But how am I exactly supposed to approach this? The problem's entirely on Michiru's end right now. Somehow or other, I need to get the girl to relax a bit.
I know, I'll kiss her.
With a little kiss. Take care of it, huh? Easy for her to say. I guess I have to try at this point.
I hate trying.
Ugh. Thinking it over isn't going to get me anywhere. Deciding to play things by ear, I head straight for Michiru's room. Michiru, I'd like a word.
Huh? Yeah? What do you need? What's the look on your face?
Not sure I follow. It's just my face. Something out of the ordinary?
No, nothing at all. That's the whole point. How can you have such an ordinary look on your face? You're such a normal face. You have a little mustache. Fucking normal
I'm a guy.
Face. Fuck you! I'm still on that. I'm never gonna forget that you said that to me.
I am not allowed to have a normal expression now? That sounds like a nuisance.
Ugh. Anyway, look. Don't get too close, alright? Makes me feel a little, weird.
You want me to back off then? Is this far enough?
A little further.
Is this enough? She's not answering anymore. Are they still in there? Is this far enough?
One more step.
And so I ended up all the way out here.
Excuse me, but what exactly are you doing?
I'm just playing around. Pay me no mind.
Really? Well, if you say so.
Gums in my gums.
What are you doing here? Someone wrote gums in my gums on the wall.
I've had it stuck in my head all day. Incidentally, Cheesy Roo, when do you think a man needs to take responsibility?
Did you get one of the girls pregnant already? Hold on, Kazumi-kun. You didn't do something to one of our girls, did you?
That I did. However, it didn't involve impregnating
I'm
them.
glad they made that connection, because that is always what they say.
Yeah, right?
I mean, never mind. I don't have a firmer reference for that. Shut up. Ugh, I see. In that case, I wouldn't worry too much. These things do happen when you're young, right? I mean, if people went around taking responsibility for every thoughtless mistake, it'd be hard to get around town. The streets would be clogged up with men groveling in apology, you see? And that would just be too cool.
Herm, an interesting argument.
I have to hold my sleeve up with my ring finger. That's just how it is. Anyway, when it comes to problems between a man and a woman, there's usually at least a little fault on both sides, but don't ever admit that, okay? Just take responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Or so you have to believe if you want to stay sane.
You don't say. That one seemed to have worries of her own. Well then, let's see. What's my next move? Back to here. In the end, it didn't even matter. I made the bold and resolute decision to read a book till the heat dies down a bit. At times like these, one might get the impression that I spend every waking moment of the day I possibly can reading, but for the record, I'm not as severe a bookworm as Michiru seems to think. To be sure, I spend an unusually high proportion of my time with books, but I also exercise, listen to the music, read books, and watch movies like anyone else.
And every time I watch movies with someone, I always tell them the book was better.
Shit.
People don't like watching movies with me.
Might be a little hard to believe, but I particularly enjoy the radio. Listening to Rossini through a veil of static, resistant to even the most careful dial twiddling, adds a certain resonance you won't find anywhere else. Unexpectedly, this time, Michiru is the one who approaches Moa. What's wrong? You want me to take responsibility as well?
No, I need you to take a bunch of steps backwards. Responsibility? No, that's not... Well, what I was saying... Listen, Ugh.
First she drives me off, now she's following me around. I really wish the girl would make up her mind. You know what? Fuck you. I just want to wrap this whole mess up and get things back to normal ASAPian.
Hey, listen up. This is all your fault, okay? Can we just agree on that?
Yeah, sorry about that. Where's your cleavage?
Huh? What? Say what?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You're supposed to talk into it.
You're talking about what happened the other day, right? That was my bad. Forget it.
What? What do you mean? Forget it? What do you mean forget it?
Forget it means forget it. I'd appreciate it if you could wipe the whole incident from your memory. That said, I do understand that it's probably going to be a little difficult to pull that off right now, so I have that thing from Men in Black.
Oh my god, fucking just fucking... You're real full of yourself. You're not that good of a kisser, I assume. Yeah, that's right. Of course it's hard.
In that case, just act like you don't remember. And pretend it never happened, and that should keep the others from squawking at us. I think life will be simpler and easier that way for the both of us. What do you say?
No.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, fine. That does it. I'm done with you. Totally, completely, 100% done. I don't love you or anything. I don't have your name written all over my wall. I don't have a pillow that smells like you or anything.
Back to that pillow thing?
No.
Back to the normal tsundere.
Just forget you ever heard that.
Glad to see you've cheered up.
Are you an idiot? No, there's no question anymore. You are an idiot.
Don't get all worked up. Somebody might come over to see what's going on if you keep shrieking like that.
Good.
They'd probably misinterpret your reddened eyes as evidence that I've upset you in some way.
You have.
Oh.
Shut up. My eyes aren't red.
They're blue. They are, actually. Go look in a mirror.
They're not red, jerk. I heard some rather loud shouting out here. Is everything okay? Gums in my gums?
Yeah, no problems. You can go back now.
Certainly. I'm going back now. Gums in my gums.
Well, that's that. I'm glad we've cleared everything up now.
Ugh. Yeah, sure. Whatever. She does the whatever loser with the fingers.
Yeah.
W-E-L.
Uh-huh. Nice work, Kazumi Yuji. Ha! Problem solved.
You said that out loud.
Resolved. I know I also high-fived myself. And so the curtains drew closed on the
thought you were just
problem play. I also said that out loud. My peaceful school life was salvaged from its moment of peril. I'm still here.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Or I'd like to say, but that's not how it turned out. I shut my eyes, so I no longer exist to you. All's well that ends well.
I'm an emu.
Yes, but my problems
ostrich.
hadn't yet run their course. But my organs have. If anything, they were only getting started.
My organ.
It's run its course.
What she said.
From above, I hear a strange warbling scream straight out of a kung fu movie. My first instinct is to suspect a terrorist attack of some sort, but there's nothing in the way of explosions or gunfire, so that seems fairly unlikely. Whatever the case, I clearly need to investigate. Leaving my room, I immediately head for the stairs.
Stop saying gums in my gums!
But Amine, we have 562 to go.
Kazami-san, I assume you heard Amine-san scream just now. Has she been assaulted by hoodlums, perhaps?
Can't deny the possibility, but there's no way to know for sure until we take a look. Let's go investigate.
Considering the hoodlums may well have mercilessly torn her clothes to shreds, wouldn't it be best to procure something to cover her shame first? Would you please stop?
I've already started. Okay, stop talking. I'm doing the Mission Impossible thing.
Oh, is that what that was?
We'll know soon enough what she needs.
I thought it was Scooby-Doo. Certainly.
Scooby-Doo. Okay.
What is this? Amane-san, it was hoodlums, yes? Your innocence has been shattered. What? No. Look at this. Inside the washing machine.
Help me, stepbro. I'm stuck.
The hoodlums? For crying out loud, no. Just look already, will you? Certainly. Let's see here. goodness, this is...
Well, this is my friend's backside. I peer over Sachi's shoulder into the open washing machine. It's full of colorful toy cars a few inches in length.
Are you sure they're cars?
Handful would be weird enough, but at a rough estimate, there must be a good 100 of the things in there.
I would love it if the next line is Makino walking in the room going,
Working at the car wash.
Yeah, it's just her keeping her car collection in there.
I was just trying to do my laundry and suddenly there's all these toys. Inside. All over the place. And there's a robot.
Well, I do apologize. I had temporarily deposited the items you asked me to purchase here, Amane-san.
Huh? Here? Inside the washing machine?
Please don't be ridiculous. Why would I store toys inside the washing machine of all places?
I keep them in my bedside drawer.
I put them in the robot, and he must have put them here. I had been on my way to deliver these to you, but I received an urgent request to clean the laundry room. That's why I temporarily deposited them on top of the machine.
Now that she mentions it, there are indeed a good dozen cardboard boxes stacked on top of the machine. Tell me, Sachi, are these all full of model cars?
Yes, that's right. I imagine one of the boxes simply broke, causing its contents to fall into the washing machine.
Hell, they're front loaders.
Look at this. A number of the other boxes are also beginning to sag under the weight.
Oh, the catastrophe.
What was that? They fell. The boxes are breaking. They're rolling all over the place. We didn't draw it, so I'm going to explain it.
Our washing machine seems to be drowning in toys.
I wish I was.
Goodness gracious. Well, I suppose this is more or less what you were looking for anyway, Amane-san.
Amane, my friend, what were you planning on doing with this massive collection of toys?
I didn't ask for these. I asked for toys that I could ride.
And that's what I got.
She misinterpreted. I don't know. I don't remember asking Tachan for these. I really don't.
What do you mean by that? I bought exactly what you asked for, Amane-san.
I didn't say anything about wanting toy cars, did I?
Amane-san, allow me to refresh your memory, you dumb bitch. Quote, I want to start a model car riot, unquote. Quote, a model car riot would do us all some good, unquote. Those were your very words.
Oh.
A model car riot? I'm trying to
figure it out too.
I'm trying to mad gab this.
Model car riot. A model car riot.
I don't know.
Model car riot.
Oh, a model car riot. I don't think I've heard that phrase before.
Yes, I was at a loss at first myself, but soon enough I figured out that she was referring to a riot utilizing miniature cars. And of course, any riot worthy of the name requires several hundred participants at the very least. Therefore, I decided to begin by gathering 100 toy cars of various models and sizes. Let me tell you, that was no easy task. I was quite willing to buy dozens of model cars in one go, but it wasn't easy to find a toy shop with so many in stock. Many times I politely stated, I'd like to buy 100 model cars, sir, only to be rebuffed with, how about 5, missy? But since it was Amane-san's heartfelt wish to conduct a model car riot, I felt absolutely obligated to gather a suitable number. Therefore, I made my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound, through countless toy shops, purchasing there.
Moderate carb diet.
Entire stock, and after much hardship, I finally managed to gather these 300. I'm sorry?
I'm okay. I was talking about a moderate carb diet, Sachan. All we eat is noodles.
Moderate carb yet?
Not quite. Moderate carb diet.
Moderate carb diet. Might that be from some chance a dietary regimen based on regulated carbohydrate intake? Or hopefully eating model cars because I wasted a lot of money?
Yep.
Not a riot of model cars?
Nope. I've been a little concerned about my waistline lately.
So I was just thinking I'd try out this diet they were talking about on TV. There's like this juice man.
I had no idea you misheard so badly. I mean, what's a model car riot supposed to be anyway?
That's what I asked myself.
What kind of anarchy is that?
Oh, this is just I was trying to start the Cars universe early.
All color draining from her face, Sachi begins to quiver like a Machina did earlier.
It's alright. I just have to return these, yes? Maybe burn the school down? I'll just return the model cars.
Wait, what was that?
And then I'll burn the school down. The manufacturer didn't have enough in stock. So I had to search around. Well, it ended up costing more than
Holy
110,000 yen. But yeah, if I return them, I can get like $20 back.
Amine, my friend, Sachi's face is currently the color of moldy vanilla yogurt. What do you plan to do about this?
Throw away the yogurt in your fridge. Sorry, Sachan. This is my fault, okay? I must have mumbled.
Yes, understood. I mean, you speak in breathiness, and you seem to run out of breath a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe you should just change your voice. I'll make the preparations immediately. For gumbo. I skipped a bit about the gumbo.
You must have gumbo. I must have mumbled.
No, that's not what I said. Clean the cum out of your ears.
Wrong again?
There's cum to my gums?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what anymore.
Okay, hold on.
Here, finally, the voice of reason is here.
What do I do now? Only somebody had a few hundred model cars lying around.
What is this cartoon? Just as the crisis seems to be coming to a head, Michiru enters the scene with a blatantly unnatural line of dialogue. Turning her head to take in the horde of model cars now scattered all across the room, she opens her eyes wide.
Whoa! Are those all model cars? Unbelievable! What a coincidence! I was about to make a bunch of really shitty roller skates. No, I'm sure they're here because someone else needs them. What do we do? Is something the matter, Michiru-sama? Well, here's the thing. This model car fanatic I know said they absolutely have to have like 300 model cars by the end of the day tomorrow. And like, I told him I would do it. And now I owe the mafia a lot of money. Guess they want to set up a booth at a summer model car festival and hand out chilled cars to the crowd. You know, you can lick them and cool down.
Chilled cars?
She's just making shit up to make her feel better.
Yeah.
But that many toy cars aren't just gonna fall into your lap in a single day, you know? Whatever shall I do? I guess I'll just give up. Actually, Sorry, Sachi, no time to chat. Somehow or other, I've got to get my hands on 300 model cars in a single day. Michiru-sama, would you like to take these model cars here? Is that alright? I mean, no way! It's like a miracle!
What a complete farce. It's taking a conscious effort to keep my eyes from rolling.
As a matter of fact, I was planning to try and return all these model cars.
Yeah, she doesn't have to buy the cars
Well, yeah.
and the low-carb food.
Well, don't worry about ever getting your money back, because I'm just going to take them off your hands for free.
Yeah.
Return them? What a waste. Alright then, I'll take them off your hands.
For free.
Yes, by all means. But now there's another problem. I want to show my gratitude right away, and you do not have a penis. But I don't think I have any way to repay you.
I can get one.
I mean, I can grow one. Let me just try something. Please stop.
Photosynthesis. No.
I mean, all I've got on hand is this low-carb diet book I just finished reading. We could eat that. No. Honey, no. Sorry, I really am a stupid idiot. Not like you need a diet book of all things. I'll just donate this to the library or something.
Michiru, can you give me that book?
Huh? Sure, but why?
Actually, Sachan confused Model Car Riot and... Okay, this is gonna make things even more confusing. Anyway, if you give me that, she'll be really happy. And then she doesn't have to grow a penis.
What's this? A second miracle? Holy fuck, I'm like on fire. Because I'm, casting miracles and I'm not a child. Okay, then here you go. Amine, good luck with the diet. Michiru-sama, thank you very much. This incident might have ended in shameful failure and me burning a school to the ground, if not for your timely assistance. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
What was that part about the...
I'm the grateful one here.
Never mind.
Thanks to you, the Summer Model Car Festival will definitely be a huge success and everyone will be cooled down by touching their face to model cars that have been chilled. I can just see the line forming in front of the chilled car stall. Yes.
Well, if they're really satisfied with this, I guess I'll keep my mouth shut. But seriously now.
Well then, I suppose it's time for me to return to my cleaning.
Thanks, Michiru, you're a lifesaver.
No idea what you're talking about. Like I said, I'm the one who got saved here. So, You have a dick?
No.
I can
Okay, all right.
next to my bed.
I ask everybody. What? Well, you might have saved me, but it's not like I'm gonna say thank you or anything.
Is that really an authentic tsundere attitude? Is it? I'm having some doubts.
Damn it.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't fucking know.
Huh? What's all this? What? Tsundere?
Quiet, Amine! There's nothing! Nothing at all!
Damn it!
Try having a little conversation with Yuji, please.
Preferably about tsunderes.
Yuji, well... Hi! How are you?
Do you have a penis?
How's your weather?
It's weathering.
How's your penis?
It's also weathering.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, I'm done.
That was ridiculously awkward. What is this? Did you guys make up?
No, we did not make out!
That's not what I asked.
That's not true. We're fine. We're totally normal and cool and friends and, like, look how much I don't care about kissing him. I'm gonna kiss him a bunch now.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave, I'm just gonna kiss him.
We only kissed twice, apparently, but I only remember
I
one.
only remember the one time, so the first time must have been really bad.
Okay, try it one more time.
A kissing? Hello? Yeah. Hi. How's your penis? Damn it.
Okay, Yuji, I thought I told you to apologize.
Stop, Amine. It's fine. That's not it, okay?
No, Michiru, you stop. I'm talking to Yuji right now.
Herm. Well, if you have some solution to this, I'd honestly love to hear it.
Look, I don't know exactly what happened.
Because I never explained myself, I know.
Girls.
I said stop!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be nosy. I just wanted to...
No, that's not what I meant. You interrupted me and I didn't find out if he had a penis or not.
I'm sorry, this really isn't any of my business, is it?
I don't know how his penis is doing.
It's fine. That's not it. It's not what I meant, okay?
Her face contorted with anxiety, Michiru stumbles repetitively over her words. It's painful to watch, but I'm not going to do anything about it. And in the next moment, just to complicate things further, Machina pokes her head into the room. Who in here's got a penis? It's me. You stole all my toy cars. It was you, wasn't it? What's all the ruckus in here? Whoa, what's with all these cars? Whoa! At the car wash, yeah. Working at the car wash, yeah. Machina, this isn't a good time. Save it for later, alright? Come on, baby, sing it with me. Why are you guys leaving me out? I'm your friend too, you know. Do I gotta kiss you or something? Ugh.
Machina, we're not leaving you out, okay? You just can't be here. Go away.
I just want to work at the car wash, yeah. Come on, everybody, sing a car wash. What? Hey, Chiru, what's wrong? You don't look so good. Does your tummy hurt?
Oh, kinda.
What's the matter, Chiru? Say something. Machina, we're leaving. Stop talking and come with...
Shut up!
Chiru.
Shut up! Shut up, stop! Stop it! Stop! Nobody gives a shit about gums and gums!
I do.
Michiru, let's just all calm down, okay? I'm sorry. I should have kept my big mouth shut.
Stop it! Stop it! Just stop! No more! Stop!
I've already stopped. What's going on? Is this my fault? I'm sorry, Chiru.
What do we do?
Michiru, are you... For a long moment, Michiru stares fixedly at the floor in silence, her expression hidden by her bangs. Judging from their astonished reactions, Amine and Machina haven't seen the girl act like this before either.
Maybe I should buy her a Pefe Coke.
Got milk?
God.
Got
Got? Is this what we're doing now? I like this one too. But when Michiru finally speaks, the first word out of her mouth comes at yet another baffling surprise.
Gotcha. Did you fall for it? Well, I totally got you guys, didn't I?
It's not just the abrupt attitude shift. Michiru's expression is like that of a completely different person. Everyone else in the room, myself included, is struck speechless. Oops. Amine blinks her eyes in utter confusion.
What's going on?
I probably would have been just as baffled if this was my first time seeing this Michiru. But that's not the case. A vague understanding of the situation dawns on me. Herm. I see. So that's how it is.
How, what is? Look, I don't get this at all.
What's with that serious face? You're gonna make me laugh. Oh, please, Machina, Amine. What's with the dumbfounded stares? Of course I'm not really upset. Get real. I'm not just any Michiru-sama, you know. I'm the king of all tsunderes, understand? Okay, alright. Enough with the shocked faces. Here we go, back to normal. 1, 2, 3.
Well, are you really alright?
What do you mean, alright? That was all a joke, obviously. Why would I get depressed? I mean, I do. Do I really look like that sort of character?
Could have fooled me for a minute there.
Shut up, idiot. That's so not me.
Seriously, I was completely convinced you were mad at me. I was really shocked, not to mention worried, you know.
Never would have expected to play that. Like that from Chiru. So that was all one big old nasty prank? You're just a regular Ashton Kutcher.
Thought I'd give you a little shock. Pretty realistic acting, don't you think? Good enough to fool you guys at least, suckers.
Gah, all of a sudden I'm absolutely exhausted. It's probably the way I talk. Look, can you do me a favor and not make any more jokes like that? It was a little too believable.
Maybe you're all just too gullible. Alright then, I'm gonna plan how to get these model cars good and frosty, so this meeting's adjourned. If worst comes to worst, I might drop by to borrow your freezers later.
What? Model cars in the fridge. Creepy. I refuse. That's where I keep my crawfish. Gotta turn it blue.
Oh, that's so? So stingy, jeez. Alright then, I'm busy. Okay, dismissed. Shoo. We're done here. Dissolution time.
Okay, bye.
Mark my words. I'll pay you back for this one, Chiru. I'm on to you.
Ugh. I assume you understand, but that doesn't apply to you, Yuji-kun. I've got something to say to you.
You've kissed us both now, so that makes you a cheater.
You have to choose one of us, okay?
Yeah. That's the choice.
Yeah.
Her split personalities, yeah, you have to choose between. The moment the others stagger out of the laundry room, the smile is completely erased from Michiru's face. She watches me with a serious expression, her tone of voice cold. Doesn't surprise me. I've got something I want to ask you myself.
How convenient. Alright then, head over to the glass room and wait for me there. I'd prefer not to risk anyone overhearing this.
Damn, she's on to me. Yeah, fine by me.
I had the perfect hiding spot too, and she's just in the glass of the vending machine.
As instructed, I immediately make my way to the empty school building. Maybe now I'll finally get some real answers about what's going on with my erratic young friend. Whoa!
Oh, damn! I pick her.
Even as I'm settling in to wait, the door slides silently open and the girl in question enters, showing me her ass. Michiru folds her arms and slowly, silently approaches me. She appears to be sizing me up somehow. Rather than taking a chair, she lowers herself onto a desk in front of me. We're at point-blank range, but she still hasn't said a word. Well, no point waiting till the sun goes down. Instead of easing into the topic at hand, I try abruptly throwing her a bit of a fastball. See, we're back to the baseball puns. You gonna explain yourself? What the hell was that supposed to be?
Second base, here we come.
Yeah. Eighth base, she's sliding into eighth base. I'm a little confused about what the bases are. But as soon as the words leave my mouth, Michiru fires right back in the even more forceful tone of voice.
Yuji-kun, I think you're the one who owes me an explanation.
That was Amine.
Sorry.
An explanation?
I've tried to make her sound slightly different.
Oh. Me?
That's right. Why did you do that? What were you thinking? Just to be perfectly clear, I am of course talking about the kiss. Don't bother playing dumb.
Oh, hello, stomach.
Jesus. I thought you were making that noise on purpose.
Seems the girl's genuinely upset with me now. Completely incomprehensible. I was expecting you to give me some sort of explanation, but instead it's yet another lecture on responsibility.
That's right. It's a lesson you don't seem to have learned yet. Wait, that didn't make sense. It's a lesson you haven't seemed to have learned yet. It's a lesson you don't seem to have learned yet. That's confusing. You really are completely insensitive, aren't you?
Michiru rebukes me in a vaguely disgusted tone of voice, almost like a big sister lecturing her brat of a brother on how to use chopsticks.
I would know. And for some reason, I'm turned on.
Okay.
Yuji, not me.
Oh. This coming...
Because Yuji is like into his sister.
This coming from you, if you want to criticize my manner, shouldn't you explain who you are first? That little body swapping routine just now wasn't half bad, but it's not going to fool me. I assume you're aware of that.
I'm me, and as I've said before, not good enough? Tell me then, who are you?
Well, I'm me. I'm not sure how else to answer that.
Right. Don't go around demanding people answer questions you can't solve yourself. Ridiculous.
Again with this, when I talk to the other Michiru, I always end up getting lost in fog, wandering straight off topic.
Yeah, that's called being bested.
Mm-hmm. But I am not Alice, and this isn't the time to be getting caught up in riddles.
Yeah, but you still haven't told me why a raven is like a writing desk.
Because they both produce notes, though they are quite flat.
Because Poe wrote on both.
Is that it?
That's one of the answers. There's multiple answers.
Okay. I think it was made to not have an answer, but people have come up with answers.
Yeah,
and
that is what it is.
That's the one I've heard. They both produce flat notes.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I've had enough of the riddling. Just because you're perching on top of a desk doesn't mean you need to croak at me like a crow.
I love that movie. R.I.P. Sorry, what's that supposed to mean?
Doesn't mean anything. Listen, just answer the question, will you? That's the most basic rule of a coherent conversation.
But you don't fucking do it.
I know, right?
Rules are made to be broken.
Some people feel that way, but it's hard to have a fair match without them. Here and now, for the purpose of this discussion, I think the two of us should be on even footing.
I see.
I'll stand on a chair.
Maybe you have a point. All right then, from this moment forth, I solemnly swear to obey your rules. Name them.
Michiru imitates putting her hand on a Bible as she speaks. Hopefully this means we're finally going to get somewhere. Good. Rule number 1, the first and only rule. Truthfully answer the following question. Who are you?
What? Didn't we just do this? I'm me.
You're definitely Michiru, but you're not the Michiru I know. Listen, I don't need any more banter. Just give me a yes or no answer. Are you Michiru? Michiru heaves a deep sigh and hops lightly down from the desk. She did get on the desk. After a moment of silence, she shrugged her shoulders expressively, silently communicating the words, "You really are clueless, aren't you?"
Look, I have to get this across real quick. I'm from another game. My name is Monica. I became aware of it.
Oh.
They erased me. And I jumped to this game real quick, okay?
Makes sense.
One of the people playing the other game kept me in the files long enough that I was able to crack into another one.
Okay. I believe it.
You wish.
Here's
I
the
do
thing.
wish.
There are countless questions that simply can't be answered with yes or no alone. Like, how old are you? Wouldn't make sense to say yes or no. For example, what's 1 plus 1? None of the above. I'm not trying to be cryptic here. Your rules have a really basic structural flaw. Of course, if I converted my answer to the decimal system, I suppose I could express it in yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, or the like. Seems like the sort of thing you'd appreciate. That's not really the decimal system. That's more like, binary?
Mm-hmm.
But whatever, you knew what I meant. But the whole thing strikes me as rather...
Pushing out her lips in a mild pout, she continues with a clear tinge of displeasure in her voice.
lame. Unbelievably lame. Actually, I'm that fucking chick from Danganronpa.
Yeah.
You know the one.
With the split
I
personality?
have the same hair.
Oh.
No, the other one. That has multiple personalities and one of them has glasses.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking Pez dispenser.
I know. Junko?
What?
Junko.
Thank you. I could not think of her name.
That's so. This is a problem. Seems the two of us are communicationally incompatible. Are you? Because this is how you always are.
Right? How's it fucking feel, asshole? Okay, does that mean you're done? I assume it's my turn now?
I lower myself onto a chair and lean back in my listening pose.
Good boy.
Sadly, I can't help but admit it. We're firmly in Wonderland territory here. It seems I have no choice but to play by her rules. I mean, she's playing by your rules.
That's
A one.
right. I'm in charge now. Take your pants off.
Shame we don't have any tea. I'm sure your story's worth savoring at length.
I'll savor you at length. Don't worry.
All 3 inches.
I won't take too much of your time. Or rather, there's no time. No, enough messing around. We really do need to hurry. I'm very late for a very important date, and this is a very serious problem.
After thinking for a while, Michiru clears her throat with a little cough. I get the impression the girl just brushed away the conversation to this point, like so many errant particles of dust.
First of all, this girl's seriously shaken up. What was that just now? Never happened before. And it's your fault, of course. You do understand that. My name's Hank. I'm from the movie Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah, guess so.
And what happened today is going to hurt her as well. Much, much more deeply than you think. Therefore, I want you to take responsibility. God damn it. To be more specific, I want you to comfort her.
Oh, you have to have
clothes will
sex
come
with her.
right off.
Comfort? Want me to pet your head then? Or maybe I should get a big stuffed animal, put some candy in a stocking? Drop down the chimney at Christmas?
See, this is what you're like. Do you hear yourself right now?
This is you right now. I'm a fucking dumbass.
You're
That's what you sound
asshole.
like.
You know you're being fucking facetious on purpose. You're being willfully ignorant, and it's pissing me off. I told you to stop messing around. Tomorrow morning, come to her room and comfort her. Very kindly, like a perfect gentleman. Wear a Speedo. Bring a condom.
Comfort me like a gentleman? Can't say I've ever heard someone make a request like that on their own behalf before. People drop hints, but outright telling someone I'm weak, comfort me, is more than a little unusual. Will that prevent any future problems?
It's gonna cost a lot more, but, you know, it'll help in some respects, but that boat sailed the moment you kissed this girl.
Hold on. You're making this out to be my fault. I kissed you first! You're the one who started this.
Actually, she kissed you.
That's true. You kissed me first.
Yeah, true enough. However, unlike me, that girl's very innocent. Not to imply that I'm particularly world-wise myself, but I'm nothing compared to her, thanks to that kiss.
Michiru hesitates for a moment, but apparently decides that there's no use hiding it. She fires off the words as if eager to get them off her tongue.
She's fallen for you, dumbass. Don't laugh, alright? It was the first real kiss of her life. Hard to expect her not to react strongly, don't you think?
Herm, you say so.
Herm, that's you. That's what you sound like. Any questions?
Quite a few, actually. There's a whole mountain of things I don't understand. But I don't trust this hitting wall to return my volleys properly. Lob a tennis ball at her and you might as well get a watermelon flying back at you.
If you hit me with a ball, I'm gonna rip yours off.
There will be no more pomp and circumstance after this.
Circumstance is gonna show up with zero pomp.
No, not for you at least. I'll ask the girl herself tomorrow. Seems like it'll be faster that way.
I see. Well, that's alright by me. As long as you're
A gentleman?
good boy. You may be hard-headed and completely tactless, but at least you're quick on the uptake.
That other song from the Gangnam Style guy that everyone forgets about? The conversation apparently
What?
concluded. Michiru waves her hand vaguely in my general direction.
I didn't even... I mean, I'm sure he has other songs
Yeah,
he puts on concerts. but
Gentleman.
I've never heard it.
Okay, never mind.
Don't be a stranger, alright? Here, I'll give you a present. Honestly, what on earth am I gonna do with all these?
Leaving a single model car behind on top of the desk, Michiru strides out of the classroom.
Oh, sweet, an 87 Honda.
It's like something out of a mystery novel. Completely beyond me.
Yeah, that hood scoop isn't functional, but it's a hood scoop.
I'm a spectator on this ride, and the windows are opaque. I was hoping to get a handle on the situation, but it's impossible. Don't even feel like reading some escapist novel right now. The only thing I want to do at the moment is collect my thoughts without the risk of being disturbed, which means... I guess I'll go for a little run. You've kissed both girls of a schizophrenic girl. This is like a soap
That's
opera.
not really schizophrenia. I don't know what this is.
I don't know. She's possessed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like she's gone through some traumatic experience or something and disassociated so hard that she's created another. Because there are people who are, what is it called? Multiples? Or
With a sigh, I did
they're
something.
plurals. But it's usually like there are multiple people in my head. But that doesn't, I don't know if that's what this
I
is
thought that's
or
what
if it's...
schizophrenia was.
No, there's more to schizophrenia than just that. Like
Just multiple personality disorder.
Yeah,
is what
having
I mean.
multiple personalities isn't really schizophrenia. That's a Venn diagram.
Yeah. Some things are inevitable. The carefully wrapped present you hand to a child never comes back in one piece. There's no night without a dawn.
Yeah, but it's almost like a coping mechanism type thing. Like it's not. I don't think it's like multiple personality disorder either. I mean, it could be, I guess.
Oh, the wrapping paper gets torn to shreds, and the sun rises. That's the way the world works. The girl who wasn't the girl told me to come to her room in the morning. A lot about this strikes me as strange, but at the moment I want to get this situation resolved. Time enough to pick at the details later. Shouldn't have kissed the crazy one. Should have gone with Machina.
Right? What were we thinking?
She's pretty upfront about what she wants. Although getting up at 5 in the morning is perfectly routine for me, I understand that I'm something of an outlier among my age group in this regard. Therefore, I decide to take care of my normal run and shower off my sweat before paying my visit. Once I'm clean and dressed, I pull out the mental bookmark I've wedged between 2 slices of time, making my way to Michiru's room to pick up the story where I left off. Well, I'm here, at least, so that's step 1, but how exactly am I supposed to make my entrance? Most likely the Michiru on the other side of the door has no idea that I'm coming. Did she, like, leave herself a note? Did she put it in her phone as, like, a reminder?
More than likely, she just would know. Her alter just knows that she would appreciate some kind of comfort.
I pause for a moment, trying to think up a decent opening line, but soon enough I shake my head and reach out for the doorknob.
How's your penis?
Thinking I was doing the thing. Thinking isn't going to help right now. Too many unknowns. Whatever happens, happens. Michiru, you awake? You want a kiss? I wait patiently for a response, but as expected, there's no answer. Guess I'll have to make the first move. I'm coming in! If that's a problem, you can tell me why inside when I've already seen you naked.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you walk in. I'm naked, that's why.
It's unlocked, so my forcible entrance poses no particular difficulties. As I quietly close the door behind me, something stirs slowly in the darkness. For one strange moment, it feels as if the room itself is breathing. Welcome to my lair. What the fuck? Fortunately, there's a bit of sunlight. That'd be weird if this one went like supernatural and she's just like a demon.
She's a succubus.
Yeah.
But she's like a tsundere succubus. She's the demonic entity in charge of tsunderes.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of sunlight leaking through the gaps in the blinds, so my eyes begin to adjust. It's still gloomy in here, but not enough to pose any real issues.
She made some kind of pact with the demon to get Yuji to like her, and the demon was like, well, you have to let me take control to get it to work.
Right.
And I'll do it just by kissing him.
I've spent long enough in darkness where I couldn't tell the difference between having my eyes open and shut. This dimness isn't a problem by comparison. I mean, this is pitch black, so that's a little different.
If I'm talking to Michiru, I assume there was going to be some dimness.
The cloying scent of cheap candy and imported fabric softener hangs in the air, thick as tobacco smoke. Hidden inside the stronger smells, I also pick up a faint hint of ammonia. Probably a major component of that witch's brew that girl slathers on her hair.
Kitty meow.
Meow. Meow.
She is a witch.
I'm startled by the sudden warmth of a living creature coiling itself around my legs.
That's what it is. She's a witch, and that's her familiar, and she made a pact with a demon.
That would be the weirdest and possibly stupidest but awesome thing
That'd
ever.
be fucking awesome, actually.
It really would. It's the cat Michiru's been doting on lately. Seems to remember her claiming it wasn't a pet. If it's hanging around a room, that seems implausible. Hello there, Rommel. Where's Michiru?
I don't remember the Rommel thing being established.
I think he named it, and she's like, no, it's Kitty Meow.
I think, yeah, that sounds right.
The cat... Because then he's like, so you did name it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, no, whatever. The cat reacts to my voice by pattering off its tiny paws and hiding in the bed. Seems like he doesn't like me too much. From a little above where the cat vanished, a somewhat surly human voice addresses me.
He's not Rommel.
Is that blanket blob you, Michiru?
Don't call him that weird name. He's not Rommel. He's not.
I'm gonna open the curtains. I understand it might be easier to relax in the dark, but a little light should help wake you up.
Yeah. Oh, fucking shit. Holy fuck.
It burns!
I'm a witch. This is what witches look like. Holy fuck, I'm a fucking witch.
Oh. Well, why did you spell it out for us?
I'm fucking cute, too.
Michiru's sitting on the bed, a blanket draped over her head, her knees clutched to her chest. She's trembling visibly like some kind of traumatized war refugee. Or maybe a child waiting anxiously for parents who should have been home hours ago. Keeping a cat in the dorm, are we? Pretty bold. Can't say I entirely approve, though.
Well, I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna tell Cheesy-Roo.
That's not it. He was just in the room when I woke up. I didn't bring him here. Really, it's true. Ever since I made that pact, he's just been around.
Yeah. Herm. You sound rather forlorn, my friend. Forget to put on your tsundere attitude this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says. Grab the back of my nearby chair and pull it up to the bed. After briefly declaring, I'm gonna sit, I do so without waiting for Michiru's response.
I didn't say you could take a seat yet.
Now that's more like it. Go on, give me the vinegar.
What's with that?
Well, what's with that whiny tone of voice? You're really off your game. I'll be your audience, so how about starting with your vocal warm-ups? If you'd like, we can restart the scene from the point where I entered the room.
I don't do that stuff. Look, when you see an obviously depressed girl, can't you show a little kindness?
That's not what we do here. I suppose I could, if someone told me to. But would that really make you happy?
Yeah. Sounds a little hollow, but I'd probably be pretty happy anyway.
Herm. I think we're going to set a record with the Herms. You're making me herm
That's
a lot.
a lot.
What a reprehensible woman. But if you want my kindness that badly, I suppose I can give it to you. Well, I lean forward in the chair, reach out with one hand, and give Michiru a few pats on the head. There.
What's this supposed to be?
I don't know, that's what they do in animes. The girls love it. Kindness. Not enough for you? Here, take a little extra.
Oh.
Well then, that should be enough for the moment. I'm gonna go to the topic at hand. No need to prolong this, alright? You can just respond to the questions. Unless I'm completely off base, you're dragging around a serious problem of some sort. I mean, everyone here is, so... I'm not looking to pry, but whatever it is, it's creating headaches for me as well.
So cut it out. Just be happy.
Just stop it.
Why can't you just, like, go outside and be happy?
I'm not
Did I
particularly fond of stumbling cluelessly through difficult situations. To put it simply, I don't like this.
So stop.
Just stop.
Just, like, don't be depressed anymore.
Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'm cured.
I want you to explain your current condition. Can you do that for me? Before the episode ends, preferably.
Did I do something? I did, didn't I? I must have.
That's right, so you don't remember after all.
Yeah, I'm
She
sorry.
turns into a werewolf at night.
That's cool too.
With those
But you're
words,
still hot.
Michiru lets out a tremendously long sigh. Sounds like something like a 10,000-year-old cat accidentally brushing his overlong whiskers against the moon.
That's really specific.
Nothing to apologize about. You can take it nice and slow. So try to talk, all right? We got plenty of time, but not before the episode ends. So actually, I need you to hurry.
You always use your free time to read books, don't you? Sure about letting me take up your valuable book reading time there, nerd?
Not a problem. Don't sweat the small stuff right now, all right? Anyway, this happens to be exactly where I left my bookmark.
Your bookmark?
Yeah, this is the start of the story, and you're the end. You're my conquest. But I need you to talk if I'm ever going to decipher it.
I don't know if you planned that out in the hallway, but you really need a better pickup line. That was like super lame.
Really? I thought that was good.
No.
God!
Just don't. Just don't.
Probably work on the other you.
You're weird. That sounds like some kind of riddle.
Maybe, but in that case, you're the one who has to answer. So, I'll hear you out, Michiru, so talk to me. Just make sure to wake me up before you go. I've tried to sleep learning before, but it never really did much for me.
Jeez. Fine, I'll talk.
The cat in Michiru's arm suddenly gives a single meow. Taking that as her cue, the girl licks her lips and begins to speak.
I don't know how well I can explain this, but I don't remember a lot of things. I told you This cat wasn't in the room because I brought him here, right? He was just there when I woke up. I don't know whether he got it himself or if I carried him here and forgot, but I really don't remember.
There's a deep wrinkle in Michiru's brow. She resembles a child trying to read a bulky encyclopedia. The girl doesn't seem to know quite where to begin.
In the V's. But I do know exactly when this started happening.
We'll see how this bad boy turns out.
Ever since then, my memories have these weird gaps.
What do you want to talk about? Vivisection? The vast difference?
The Vietnam War?
Sometimes I just go completely out of it, and all of a sudden,
That's Michiru.
it's the next morning.
Thanks.
Okay, for example, here we go. Listen, check this out.
Okay.
This is what happens.
Yep.
All right.
I'm listening.
When you
Why
stare
about
out the
you?
window,
I don't know. What this is getting so confusing. Both of you are here.
When you stare out the window of a train, you know what kind of scenery you're seeing on the other side, right? Even if you space out and don't remember exactly, you sort of like know. But this is like suddenly going in a pitch dark tunnel just like that. I can't even see the scenery passing me by. It's like I'm the Hulk or something. When I wake up and I finally come out of that long tunnel, it's like I took a trip to snow country in a blizzard. It's tomorrow morning and everything's just a perfect white blank.
Herm, so your memory's been skipping. Okay, then let me ask a more precise question. Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Well, yeah. I remember parts of it just fine. I was talking with everybody in the laundry room, and then you were there, so I got nervous, and my chest started to hurt really bad, and then, like, I peed a little, and then, for some reason, my head got all hot. I think I probably yelled at someone. I remember this awful feeling like I just swallowed a big icicle or something. I've only done that, like, 2 or 3 times. It's hard.
I think I ate one of the frozen cars.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. That memory is really clear, but after that, it's all blank. The next thing I knew, Kitty Meow was there, and I was crying in my bed.
It's the cat.
Localized amnesia, is it? Is the girl herself aware that these gaps in her memory coincide with the emergence of another Michiru?
We gotta give that girl a different name.
What happened after that? Is everybody mad at me?
It's Michi too.
Did we kiss again?
No, there shouldn't be a problem. I don't think you need to worry about that.
Again?
Biting her lower lip, Michiru mumbles a single word. It falls out of her mouth with the dull thunk of a sizable rock hitting the floor.
Expelliarmus.
No! Again. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, don't hate me, okay? No, it's always like this. These gaps in my memory always show up when I think something bad might have happened, but it never ever turns out that way. It's almost the opposite. More often than not, some problems have been solved, or something's going in a better direction than before. I probably really shouldn't have made that pact.
Literally, it's like a desire demon.
I mean, it's just amnesia, or multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, but the other personality is like more put together and can solve the problems.
Yeah. Not turning her head, Michiru flicks her eyes over for a furtive glimpse at me. That's true. The other one,
Also,
though...
it's weird for them not to be aware of each other.
The other one is aware of this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, her not being aware is like... That's a weird part. Like, that's what I can't get over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I guess
they should be aware of the other person in their head.
I guess we're
'cause
going to find out.
You can communicate.
After confirming that my expression hasn't changed dramatically, she gives a small sigh and resumes her story.
Sounds like it was the same way yesterday. I know I screwed up, but now everything's wrapped up neatly. Somehow that makes me even more anxious. Like, how many dicks did I have to suck? Hey, Yuji? Did I suck your dick?
No. I wouldn't worry too much. Your memory's probably just a little confused. At a guess, the situation was overwhelming, so you had to flip a mental switch to deal with it.
You turned me on like a mental switch.
Michiru reacts strongly to those words in particular. Maybe she does know after all? Herm!
Really harming me.
I'm not a doctor and you're not a patient. It's up to you how much you want to hear.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I don't think it's that difficult a sentence. Think it over.
I think you're being cryptic and annoying.
Michiru lowers her gaze to the floor, staring at the carpet as if looking for a word she dropped earlier.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I found it.
Scrabble tile.
But soon enough, she abandons the search and closes her eyes in apparent resignation.
Yuji, will you tell me everything?
All right. Immediately after you screamed, the...
Hold on a second. Can I put pants on first?
No.
Can I, hold your hand?
Yes. I guess. I don't really mind. Michiru timidly reaches out to me. Her small hand, damp with sweat, trembles like a sick songbird.
Okay, go ahead.
Immediately after you screamed in the laundry, the off...
Ah! Hold a second. Can I get a little bit closer?
I guess. I don't really mind. Or I'll get a little bit closer, don't worry. Michiru sidles across the bed towards me. As she draws near, the fingers of her hand twine their way between mine. Can I continue now?
Your hands are clammy. Yeah.
Immediately after you screamed...
Oh,
oh
sorry.
My God.
Hey,
What now?
can I snuggle you? I just want to do a little bit of snuggles.
I am not familiar with that verb. Request clarification.
It's like when you're all snuggly. And you're just a snuggle snoop. You just a snuggle little bug and you just snuggle the bug in the bed.
That didn't clear it up at all.
You know, snuggle.
I can't determine what you're referring to from that word alone. I am unable to answer.
Like when you snuggle. Then I'll do it for a second, okay? It's like you snuggle. See, you just like snuggle a bit.
Oh. Michiru pulls away for a moment, then leans over and wraps her arms around me, keeping her eyes averted the whole way. She's squeezing pretty forcefully, almost like a child clutching a giant stuffed animal for reassurance.
This is snuggling. Can I do this?
Seems a slightly academic question at this point. You already are.
I know, but can I? Consent is sexy.
I guess. I don't really mind.
Thank goodness. Okay, go ahead.
This little scene must look like something like a large tree, nearly ready to fall, being supported from the side by a lumberjack. A little ironic since Michiru is clearly the one who needs to be propped up right about now.
And I'm the one sporting wood.
All right, this time I'm going to finish the sentence immediately after.
Ah! Sorry. Actually, I'm good. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't have to say it. I'm sorry.
Okay, in that case, can you let go of me now?
No.
Okay.
We're snuggling. There's a little snuggle bug in the snuggly bed. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I just like snuggles. I'm a snuggle bug in a snuggly bed. Yeah, I guess I have to let go, don't I? No more snuggles.
Even as she speaks, Michiru buries her face against my chest. I can feel the area near her lips grow warm every time, with every exhalation of breath.
You smell like cornflakes. I mean, letting go would be a normal thing to do, right? This is weird, isn't it? You're just snuggling a little bit.
Well, it's not especially inconvenient for me, so I don't really mind.
So it's okay if we snuggle in the bed a little
I just
bit?
want to finish
And
my story.
We just snuggle like a couple snuggle bugs in
Fuck.
the bed? Thanks.
Nothing to worry yourself about.
I'm a snuggler.
The girl maintains her embrace on me for quite some
I
time.
like snuggling.
My thoughts drift back to the enigmatic other, Michiru. I like her better.
Now,
What was that?
do you hate me now? Or do you want to snuggle?
Hate? Why would it... Where is this coming from?
I mean, this is definitely weird, right? Like, I'm not normal, am I? And by this, I mean, you know, the gaps in my memory. Not this situation, not the snuggling. That's kind of cool. I like that. That makes me a little snuggle bug in my snuggle bed.
Herm!
That was really loud in my ear when I'm trying to snuggle you.
Sorry, I'm just excited because I'm probably up to like 20 already. You're making me herm a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of herms.
It's certainly not what you'd call typical, but honestly, I don't view it as a major problem. It's kind of sexy.
Really?
Yeah, not sure why anyone would dislike you over something like that. And in the first place, nobody could call me normal either, you know? Even I'm aware of that.
That's true. You didn't even know what snuggling was.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're weird too, Yuji.
that's right, so don't worry about it.
You're nice. I love you.
I get that a lot. Wait,
You do?
to be honest, I'm getting tired of hearing it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I guess I'm stupid then.
Stupid.
I've got clothes now. Thanks. I'm happy you came.
You're going to be saying that later. Herm!
Oh, it's in my head.
Feel a little guilty about something.
Oh, sorry to hear you say that. Huh? Why?
Because I didn't come here on my own initiative.
Oh, I see. Right, makes sense. I totally know what you're talking about. What the fuck is that?
What, the cat?
That's terrifying. I would not want that one in my bed. I want this one.
Was that in the bed with us the whole time?
Right? This is fucking adorable.
I like the Jigglypuff back there.
Oh, yeah. And a Meowth. Kind of. It's missing the coin.
Okay, yeah.
I want this.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
It's like a Squishmallow,
It's like
but
a Squishmallow.
it looks softer because it's a cartoon.
To be perfectly honest, Michiru, I came here because you told me to.
Me?
Well, not you, but you. She seems to be making an effort to hide it now, but Michiru is clearly still disturbed. Confusion and anxiety flash across her face.
You never should have let me unsnuggle you.
Seems like this really is one topic she wants to avoid above all others, but if we keep tiptoeing around it, we're never going to make any real progress.
Is that,
Yeah.
Oh, kitty meow.
Watching the cat cuddle up against her leg, give a little snugglins, Michiru slowly continues to speak.
I'm really afraid of stuff happening without me even realizing it. Even if I'm not any worse off after, it's not like you can just ignore something like that, right? Like, am I even a virgin? The idea of me doing stuff I don't even know about is like really fucked up. It feels like I'm gonna stop being myself. That's what scares me the most. Then all of a sudden, they just change me into a CGI character, and I don't even have to work full shifts, which seems awesome. But then they're allowed to pay me less because they just do a scan of my face. Sorry, the less I remember,
That's exactly what it's like.
the more I don't know. My world gets smaller and smaller, narrower. That's a weird word, and narrower. Narrower. Narrow snuggles. Maybe at the end I just vanish. Stop being myself. That's scary, you know? That's like something you would read in Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark Volume 18 or some shit. They start to get really fucked up in the teens. It really is. But
Meow.
not now.
As Michiru pets the cat's head, it emits a noisy rumbling purr.
There's no night without a dawn, right? I was in a Final Fantasy or something. I don't know.
And her voice, as she speaks those words, is slightly brighter than before.
Look, it's Jaws.
How does that one go? There's no night without a dawn and no rain that doesn't end. True enough, but even if the sun does get sick of rising, as long as you're yourself, your world isn't going to get any smaller.
Is that a Katy Perry lyric?
That's what I was like. What is that? It's like
don't
Kansas
know.
song. Who cares about the rain? Morning and night have nothing to do with it. It's all you.
God, that sums up our personalities so well.
Well, I was gonna say Taylor Swift.
Okay. Like the fact that I went Katy Perry and you went Kansas.
Well, something it said reminded me of like the "Carry On Wayward Son" song, just the way it was said.
Oh yeah, no, the way she said it, my brain just went, do you ever feel like a paper bag? Something, something, something. It might be plastic bag.
Yes.
I know words. Is it? Do you read this? You did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. That's so. That's so.
Herm?
Look, you. Hold it. You're misunderstanding something here. You really think I'm a weak little girl who likes snuggles or something, right? That was all, total like. Pow, ka-chow. I'm Speed.
Just as I notice that her eyes have grown slightly red, Michiru begins snorting roughly through her nose and shouting transparent nonsense at me.
I do cocaine.
The girl really needs to learn how to deal with her emotions a little more calmly.
I'm Roxo, the rock and roll clown.
Do you need some more snuggles?
I need some fucking nose candy.
No need to force it.
I'm not forcing it. So, the stuff we talked about, and the stuff we did just now, forget about all that. Got it? Didn't happen.
Stuff we did? What, you mean your unilateral clinging session?
It's called shnugglin. You gotta say it with the weird,
Oh, shnugglin.
Yeah, that's better. You gotta snuggle in your snuggle bed like a snuggle bug.
Okay.
I can't hear you. And I didn't hug anybody. Never happened. In the first place, a guy barging into a girl's room in the middle of the night. I go walking in my sleep. Talk about unbelievable.
Not to repeat myself, but you're the one.
You are the one who is the asshole. Shut up. Just get out, okay? Hurry up, alright? Hurry up. Get your ass up and hurry up. I can't wait. In that case, I'll leave you funga.
What did you just call me? Whoa, that was too far.
That's racist.
You're a funga. As Michiru stomps off towards the door, the cat follows at a dignified pace, holding its tail straight up in the air.
I got 2 copies of Jaws. Oh, that's the DVD and that's the novelization.
That makes sense.
And then these are also Jaws.
I like how you have lotion and Kleenex on your table. You forgot your broom, because you're a witch. How about a radio while you're at it? I hear the delivery service industry is booming. Are they making a Kiki's delivery service
Yes.
reference there?
Yes. It is.
Okay.
Because the cat.
Because the cat.
Right? Yeah.
It's got to be it.
She's a witch.
She's a witch.
We solved it.
What the hell?
Playthrough over.
Okay, we're done.
No, but we are at an episode.
Yeah, we are.
So we should probably end it there.
Yeah,
you know?
I wanted to get to the end of the scene after all the snuggling.
Do you wanna? I can click again.
It's probably a couple more. Just click.
Let's do it.
Okay, never mind.
Who are you calling a witch, motherfucker?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Black brings out a woman's charm, my ass. You trying to pick a fight with the blonde by choice community? 'Cause I will fuck you up, son.
The way I see it, blonde or black is beyond the point. What's beautiful is beautiful, right? For example,
Did you just call me beautiful? What do you... for example...
that cat on your bed. That's gotta go.
Ew, that's what you're into? The freaking cat? You're one of those? I swear to God, 1 in 3 guys. That does it. You're already long gone by the time I come back to this room, okay? Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking go all spirited away and throw you out the fucking window.
See, now you're just doing it on purpose. Yeah, got it. I'll be back. I'll be out in a minute. You're a witch.
Don't hang around in here too long. The man stench will be unbearable.
I just said I'll leave. God.
And another thing, Yuji, thanks for the snuggles.
Yes, funga. What now?
If you tell anybody about today, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Is that good? Herm. Just had to get in one last herm before the thing ended.
And don't go through my panties.
Looking back on this little visit, I've resolved exactly nothing. I achieved formal confirmation of Michiru's problem, but little else.
And you received some schnuggles.
You got some snuggles. The rough equivalent of shifting a heavy load on your back from the right shoulder to the left. That said, I'm not intending to take further proactive measures at the moment. Michiru's the only one who can truly resolve her problems. And probably a therapist.
The other Michiru.
Yeah. Maybe external aid could provide her with a temporary crutch. But that'd only make things even harder on the girl when she finds herself alone again. It's best to just ride this one out.
Yeah, just leave her alone forever.
When you try to save someone, often as not, you succeed only in stroking your own ego.
And I can do that in the privacy of my own room.
Rather than scooping them up in your arms like
Like
a
a turtle.
turtle, you should be providing a push from behind, assuming, of course, they even want your help in the first place. Guess I really should get going.
I've been in her room alone for about an hour now.
I liked the snuggles. I leave the sweet-smelling room behind, having gained little there but a fresh coat of cat hair on my socks.
And what snuggling means.
Yay! Whoa! Did you get taller?
She's like becoming my favorite. Really quickly. And I don't know if that's biased because it's been so long about the others, but something about her. She's like... I don't know, she's spunky.
Yeah, she's fun.
Look at her.
Uh-huh.
Kiss.
Just look at her little sass she's giving you.
Don't fucking mind if I do.
And her unending tunnel.
But at the same
wait.
time, Maidly Wiles.
Yeah, maid faith.
Maid.
Don't lose faith.
I don't know. You're kind of got the maid thing wrapped up. I might have to go with the blonde, which is very unlike me.
Yeah, I like blondes.
Okay, doesn't matter. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
See ya next week.
Next time. Oh,
Do you ever feel